Right, well this is the fourth time I have tried to film this video. Not doing very well. The camera has run out every single time, run out of space every single time. So I have now deleted practically all my music. I will have nothing to listen to on the bus on Monday morning, but hopefully I can get this haul recorded. So this is the first YouTube video I've done. I just thought I'd do a quick haul of a few bits and pieces I bought today. Just to see how I get on, see if anyone's interested to hear what I have to say, see if anyone absolutely hates it and puts all nasty comments in the bottom, or whatever. But I thought I would just show you a few little bits that I bought. So I went to a place I don't get to very often. I went to a place called Lynn. And obviously they've got all the main sort of commercial high street stores that everyone knows, but they've also got a few cute little independent shops, so it was quite nice to have a look around somewhere different, because where I am it tends to be all chain stores, it tends to be all very samey, so it was nice to go somewhere different. Right, so the first thing I bought, I went to Primark's, and I didn't buy very much in Primark's. I couldn't find a lot I liked. A lot of the clothes were very bland, and I didn't find a lot I liked. So the only thing I bought in there was very boring. It was just a pair of 50 denier tights. These were £2.50. And the reason I got these is because I've got a lot of like little cotton sort of hell bunny dresses, and where the fabric's quite light, when you want to put them on with tights, normally anything over 50 denier, they tend to be quite a matte kind of fabric, and because the dresses are quite light, they tend to cling and they ride up and you find you've got your bum on show or something. But these are actually a super silky tight, so I figured that because they're quite silky and quite sort of slippery, the cotton shouldn't actually cling, and they should just kind of skim over, and it should avoid showing bums in public and the like. So I got those. The next thing I got was from, I think it was a discount world, discount store. It was discount something. I've not seen this before. I don't know whether it's just like an independent or whether it's an up and coming or what it is. But I got probably the most basic, stiffest, cheapest quality pair of eyelash curlers I have ever seen. They don't actually, if you can see, they don't actually meet at the top, but they were 99p, so they weren't sort of bank breaking. I can't find my eyelash curler since I moved. I moved about a year ago and I've not had any since, so I thought until I can afford to spend a little bit more, they would be sufficient. So I mean, as long as they don't pull all my eyelashes out or do any damage to me, I figured they were as good as anything, so I got those. The next thing I got came from a little shop, I'm pretty sure this is an independent. It's called Pastimes, and they do a lot of crafty sort of oil paints and a lot of the professional artist pencils and the like. But what I got in there, I got a little pot of, it's called Fun Flock, and it's in a red colour. Now I've seen an awful lot of tutorials on YouTube doing flocked nails. I know you can buy the special flocked nail varnish, but I think I looked at that and that was about £15 or something. I'm not prepared to spend all that, so I thought I'd get a little pot, and this was quite good value. This was £1. Just get 6 grams in here, and it was £1. Now I've been on Amazon and I've looked for it, and admittedly the pots are an awful lot bigger, but they're about £7, £8, £9. And since I don't really know what I'm doing, and to be honest, I can just see this resulting in me making an absolute enormous mess. My nails looking a sight and just getting flocking powder all over the flat. I didn't want to spend a lot of money. I figured I could have a go with this little bit for £1. See how I got on. If I can't do it, then I've not really lost a lot. If I really, really like it, I can go on Amazon, I can buy some different colours, and I can spend more money. But since I don't really know what I'm doing, I figured that was pretty much, it was a pretty good bargain. So I got that. Next thing I got came from Peacock's, and it's just a sort of a satin stitched on the inside sort of fabric hairband with a big floppy bow on it. Now I looked for I've got a hairband with a bow, and I know I've got one somewhere, but I looked for it this morning. And could I find it? Of course I couldn't. As is typical, when you want something, you can never find it. So when I saw this out on my travels, I thought, well, do you know what? I think it was £2, and I thought, you know what, for £2, it's not really going to break the bank, so I thought I'd get it. It's not the best quality thing I've ever seen in my life. There's a few loose threads that I shall need to cut off, but really and truly, for that little bit of money, you can't go wrong. So I got that. The last bits I got were some cosmetics. This is an accessorised blush, and that came from Superdrug. I wanted a sort of... I've got blushes already, but I've got a really nice Barry M one. Looks beautiful when you smear it on you, when you sort of swatch it on your hand. Looks really gorgeous colour. You put the brush in it once, brush it on your face, you look like a clown. Your cheeks are so red, you look like you've just been embarrassed. So I wanted something that was a bit more subtle, something to give me a bit of colour, but something that was a little bit more subtle than sort of glare and rosy cheeks. So this is in Merge Baked Blusher in shade 8 Quiver, and it's sort of, I suppose it's a bit of a purpley pink colour. It's really, really pretty colour. And then when you put it on, I don't know if you're going to see this very well, because unlike normal people on YouTube, I haven't actually got a laptop set up beside me, so I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. But there's sort of just a really subtle, kind of a little bit of colour. And I've got it on now. I don't know if you can tell. I've got it on now, and in the light, it looks like it's just defined my cheeks a little bit, but it's not. It's not so glaring. You can see that I've made myself up. So that's in shade 8 Quiver. I don't know if you can see that, because I don't know what my focus is doing. But to be honest, I think, and I haven't bought a lot of accessorised stuff, but I think there's something nice. Although they're quite a cheap brand. I mean, I think this was £3.95. I think it was reduced from either £5.95 or £4.95. But even though they are quite a cheap brand, the products just feel nice. I know the feel of the packaging doesn't really make a great deal of difference to the product inside, but I think there's something, when your makeup feels, and you go in your makeup bag and you get something out that feels good quality, I think, I don't know, it's just something nice about it. So I got that. Next place I went into was Poundland, and I'm not a big lover of Poundland, but you can sometimes pick up some bargains. This is a Sally Hansen Insta Dry Nail Polish, and it's in sort of a really gorgeous purpley, reddish, vampish colour, with little gold flecks. I don't know how well you can see the gold shimmers, but really, really pretty. And this is in the colour Ruby Rush. And I think in the States, where I think this is quite a popular brand in the States, I think these are normally £5-6, so, or $5-6 or whatever. But I thought that was really good, really pretty colour. And the next place I went into, I'm presuming this is a little independent, I've not seen it anywhere else, and I can't remember what it was called. It's Beauty Supplies or Beauty something, I'm sure. And it was just this, I've never seen it before, just this amazing shop. It had hundreds and hundreds of nail polishes and all kinds of makeup and sort of hair dyes, and it was just incredible. And the prices were pretty good, actually. The prices were really good. I mean, it had some sort of popular brands. It had NYC, it had Stargazer, it had Beauty UK, so it had some quite big brands, and the Directions hair dyes and the like. I got a couple of nail polishes in there. I got this one first. This is the Laval, I believe that's how you say it, sort of sparkly silver polish, and that's just in silver glitter. I thought that would make, I would quite like to put a glittery top coat over the top of any polish I put on, simply because I am too lazy too impatient to let just the plain colours dry, and the glitter tends to dry polishes a lot faster, so I always just put a glitter over the top to make it dry quickly. I think that was, I mean, this is quite a big pot. This is 10 millilitres, so it's quite a decent size, and I think that was literally £1. And I have subsequently looked on eBay, and while this wasn't an absolute bargain, only about £3 on eBay, it was still quite a good deal, so I was quite pleased with that. And then I knew I wanted to get another colour, but all these hundreds of polishers all lined up in every shade of every colour you can imagine. I really was sort of looking, I thought, what do I get? I don't want to get hundreds of them, because I can't afford it. But I was looking and looking, and then this colour, I just spotted it, and I thought, this is the one, I have to have it. It is the most amazing polish colour. I don't think I've seen another polish like it, and it is the most amazing colour I've ever seen. It's sort of a really gorgeous purpley, pinky colour. It's just neon and vibrant and just gorgeous. And this is by Expose, and I've got a feeling it's something to do with the same company that makes Sinful Colours, or at least copying, or Sinful Colours is copying this, or they're copying Sinful Colours, because everything about the bottle is very, very similar. Even the sticker on the bottom. I mean, this is in shade 39 All Nighter, and I thought that would be really pretty to put on my nails, a couple of coats of that on my nails, and then put the sparkle over the top. I think that was $2.99, $1.99, $2.99, and that's a really decent sized bottle. That is actually 15 millilitres, so I thought that was good value for money. So that completes my haul. As I say, I didn't really buy a great deal, but it's too near to payday to buy too much. But just a few little cosmetic bits and a few little bits. Anyway, so this is my first video. So if you like it, comment. If you don't like it, comment. And I will maybe potentially, if anyone enjoys this, see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.